Well, that one. Can we take that?
All right, Eric.
I requested this call because in the early 2000s, there was a wrestler on Sunday Night Heat, and he was like only on Sunday Night Heat, and his name was Just Joe. And it was awful.
That's why we answered.
What a terrible gimmick. So that's the reason I picked your call.
Yeah, we know.
I know, you're Just George.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
So, yeah, quick question.
Hey, real quick, sick road cosplay.
Thanks, bro. Okay, so have you ever, like, watched a video or found something really cool or special and sort of decide not to share it with anyone? Like I think that's a problem in specific with teenagers, maybe kind of your fans and me, that I watched like a really funny video on YouTube or a Mega64 video that I think is great, and I find it so special, and I find it like, oh, no one will relate to it, so I'm not going to share it. I'm just going to keep it away from everyone.
I'm not. Whoa, no. You've found stuff on the internet and you're trying to keep it for yourself. I'm not trying to be rude, but that's like inherently flawed. Do you understand?
Yeah, no, I understand, and but do you realize that people would do that as content creators?
I've never heard of
people that want to share your videos.
I used to have that mentality with, like, this is embarrassing to say, but with music, like, I would find stuff that I thought was really cool, and I'd be like, I don't want to share this with anybody because I don't even know what the end of that thought was. I just didn't want other people to have it because I thought it was cool that it was only mine. But as I got older, I realized that kind of mentality is a little bit stupid.
Yeah. Well, when I was probably his age, I mean, I would do the same thing with music. I'd find it and I'd be like, but I'd share it with people because I wanted to be the first to find it. And I still have bouts of that from time to time, which is silly because I'm like, there's no point in being, I'm the first. No, you're fucking not.
Yeah, you're not the first.
No, you're not the first at all. But amongst your group, when you're like 14, you want to be the first to hear this Pink Floyd album. You know what I mean? And so there's like that, but then you share it and you're like, oh man, yeah, I was like ahead of the curve. But I was like 15 or 16, so whatever.
Yeah, and I think part of it too
and wouldn't give anyone recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't want people to like, I was very concerned with maintaining my own identity, and I didn't want people to, quote, like, rip me off.
To leech onto that?
Yeah, and I didn't want people to take away these things that I thought were so unique to me. And then I realized, it's like, I didn't write this fucking song.
Exactly.
How is this unique to me?
Mm-hmm.
And then I stopped identifying with the things that I found, and I realized, like, I can share everything. I mean, I'll never give away my identity. So I think maybe that mentality is out there. I think it is common for younger people, but I think eventually everybody grows out of that.
I think you will grow out of it, and you'll look back at it, and you'll go, I'm not really sure why I did that. That's interesting. Because
Eric actually met a girl who did that with the Beatles.
Holy shit.
She didn't share the Beatles with anybody.
She told me, because I started listening to the Beatles. I never really listened to the Beatles, and then these guys did, and I was around it a lot, and I'm like, oh, I'll start listening to the Beatles more. So I listened to them, and I would listen to them around this girl that I dated for a while, and she just went, I don't really like when you listen to the Beatles. What? Yeah, I just always looked at them like they were my band.
What the fuck?
Needless to say, we are no longer together.
What a weirdo.
I guess one thing that
you're weird. Why would you
has a fear that I would be afraid of, like weirdly mentally, would be like if a really funny video to me goes viral and really popular, and then people misinterpret the joke, or people ruin it somehow, and for some reason that like fucks with me.
Right? No, I understand
really
that, but you're letting other people's opinions influence you in a negative or positive way. You're what's special to you is still special to you. Do you understand? Yeah. Nothing's changed about the way you view it or the way you're seeing it. People can see that and interpret it however they want, but the core of that, what you identified with, is still the same. So even if people get it wrong through your eyes, what you still liked about it is still there. So I think that there's nothing wrong with sharing it or whatever, but don't expect people to always come to the same opinions or same conclusions as you.
Ultimately, I think that mentality is a waste of time because you'll never keep something a secret and cherish it forever. It'll always grow old to you eventually. 5 years from now, you'll see it. Maybe you would have forgotten that it even ever existed, and you'll think to yourself, why did I never share this with anybody?
Right.
You won't care. After time, nothing would be worth keeping a secret from anybody.
No. And I think that's But your opinions constantly change, and the things you identify with are really different from when I was your age to now. I'm a totally different person, and so when I look at like tattoos, I don't think I could ever get one because who I am changes so often now.
So currently,
yeah. I mean, I look back at stuff that I liked 5 years ago, and I just go, what? No.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I want to get a tattoo, but it's like I know I'm gonna regret it.
Exactly, because I'll look at it and I'll just go, why?
I already regret the one tattoo I have, and that's the least regrettable tattoo I could possibly get.
It's true.
So
the only tattoos I ever thought about getting were that rocket from the Crypt symbol, SD, this like for San Diego, and that's really it.
SD and Old English, dude.
you should get a charger bolt with the Padre SD.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
But I don't.
It says 619.
619.
Yeah.
Booyaka.
But see, it really sucks because the SD to me really identifies with home, not the Padres, not any sports thing or whatever. When I look at that, I see that as San Diego. I see that as home. After moving away and coming back, that's what I see it as. So I could get that on myself, but I don't. I just wear a hat. I'll just wear a hat, and I'll be okay. That's it.
He'll be okay with a hat.
Hey, and that's the other thing. SD suck dick. I know someone who got the SD tattoo, and his dad looked at it and went, SD, what does that mean? Sucks dick?
Cool, Dad.
and I just
Dad,
went, never getting that tattoo.
Hey, if my dad said that to me, the only response you could have is, yeah, want me to suck yours? Because at that point, what's Dad gonna say?
Yeah. Yeah, whip it out, Pop.
Yeah, you started this, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Hey, are you hiding in a bathroom?
What? Hey, share yourself with
Yeah,
the
where
world.
are you? Where are you? Are you? Oh!
I knew it.
I
I knew it.
Devin
knew it.
That was such a good call. Oh man.
See his hairy thighs?
Oh, they're hairier than mine.